I changed their position stuff. The only people I didn't create was the wide receiver, Ryan Switzer, and Taco Charles. I didn't create those rookies. I also got Nolan Carroll. Look at that. And I got rid of Morris Claiborne because that's how I traded him for Darrell Reeves. I released Reeves because that's how the season went. So let's get started. Dak Prescott will not play this week. I'm going to sign a practice squad free agent to play. Alright, yep. Drew Stanton is who I will sign. It's only $970K. So playing out, I'll start. I think this is just best for the preseason. I don't want anybody getting injured. Oh. Hawkins, Harris will be our #1 wide receiver. I know his overall doesn't show, but he's the guy I'm mostly impressed with. They're practicing crap, and he impressed me a lot. And we found our #2 wide receiver, Montgomery. He was a halfback, but I put him back to wide receiver, and he has a 78 overall. So look, but he's not going to be taking over Bryce Butler's spot because he didn't really do anything in practice. Bryce Butler's going to stay there as long as he keeps doing what he does. Like, guys, I want to play full game, but I'm not going to play the full game. Like, I'm just going to mess around. So, yeah, our defense is going to be a concern this season, but we're going to get that figured out. Alright, so we play Buffalo Bills. Let's get this game underway.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. 2 running backs will take the field today in hopes of leading their team to victory. It's Morris's Cowboys going up against McCoy's Bills. With that, it's time to hook up with our commentators in the booth as we turn it over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the NFL. The National Football League is here and on the air. Tonight we kick off the preseason with a good matchup right away between the Dallas Cowboys and the Buffalo Bills. Hello, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and partner, our long national nightmare is over. After 6 months away, we're back to playing football.
And this is way better than Watergate, isn't it? Now we get to have some fun. Watch the veterans. They'll play a little bit. We know that. But the big thing, this new crop of rookies and young guys, they get their chance to take the field and earn their spot.
Josh Lambo now ready to put this one in the air. And we are underway in the final game of a busy Sunday. The return man here, Dwayne Harris. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by their 6'5" quarterback, the former Missouri Tiger, Blaine Gabbert.
I remember scouting Blaine Gabbert in college, and watching him play, it reminded me of a great decathlete. That type of athletic ability with a really nice arm.
Now it's the Florida Atlantic alum. This is Alfred Morris. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
A second down throw for Gabbert. He gets this one to Dwayne Harris. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. We heard them talk before the game about utilizing the intermediate passing game this week. It works for them there. They move the change.
And we saw them work on it in practice as well. And most teams take a period at a time to work on different things. They put a couple of periods of work into the intermediate passing game, and now we know exactly why. They got the look that they were seeking, and they were able to take advantage of it. You know, I don't think this is the last time we'll see that in this game. This guy has mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan. So there'll be design runs as well as his scrambles.
Gabbert now. This is complete to Hawkins. That throw good for 4. It's second down. And the Buffet boys, the O-line, hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
6 yards to go here on second down. Gabbert now on second down. Harris has it over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Offense comes to the line now.
And they were able to successfully complete that one.
18 yards there, down to the 18, and a first down. And you get the sense, as I'm sure they got the sense, they might have picked up a good one here, maybe a little diamond in the rough via trade.
Maybe just need a change in scenery, a new city, maybe different motivation, but they believe they've got a good one.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Quickly now, a look at the Buffalo defense.
Marcel Darius, year in and year out, plays at a Pro Bowl level.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. Second down, Gabbert. And this one's incomplete. Dwayne Harris, the intended target. And now it's third down.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum. 3rd and 5, so they bring in an extra defensive back.
Expecting pass. And this is caught on the sideline. But no, they'll say out of bounds. He caught it but was not in bounds. Incomplete. On third down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. He caught it, but was led a little bit too far.
Yeah, and that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of your body is trying to stay behind while the other half is reaching out.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about.
Holding, defense,
Dan Bailey now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by one of the more mobile quarterbacks in the league, and that's Tyrod Taylor.
7-6 is a first-time starter in 2015. He did a really nice job taking care of the football. 20 touchdown passes, just 6 interceptions.
Here's the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
The defense won that play so fast that I think if the running back even had time to notice if anyone was there, it was just a blink of an eye, and there was a loss on the play.
Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
No coach or team's ever happy when someone has a turnover, but if there's ever a good time to do it,
preseason.
Yeah, right now. You know that come regular season, he's going to be ready to go, and maybe he'll remember, yeah, I don't want to do this when it comes time for the games to count.
It's caught on the right side of Smith. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats, throwing the ball,
get a completion.
You get a catch.
Yeah.
But still, no yardage. Okay. Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Their big tight end from 17 yards out. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing.
everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. Mother Nature has decided to show up here, and rain is sure to have an impact on this game. Ball security will come into play as both teams will have to deal with some very slippery conditions. It's the Cowboys going up against the Buccaneers. So now let's head on over to rainy Raymond James Stadium in Tampa as we welcome in our announcing crew of Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Larry, it's something that Floridians are all too familiar with as the rain continues to fall here at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. Tonight we move on to week 2 of the preseason, and we've got a good matchup here between the Dallas Cowboys and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Welcome in, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Guyton. So you've got 1 week of preseason games in the books. Now you start to really assess some of the vets and, of course, some of the young players.
You're exactly right, because now there's a week's worth of film out there for everyone to watch. And for guys who may or may not make these particular teams, that film will be out there around the league, so maybe they can catch on somewhere else if they have to. And this would be a lot of fun to see how much time the veterans play versus how much time the young guys get.
So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They're led out by a man raised in Alabama, went to Florida State. It's their quarterback, Jameis Winston.
No question at all about his talent, and that's been on display since his first game as a starter at Florida State. On a Monday night, the whole country watching, he only missed 2 passes in the entire game and led his team to a big victory and later a national championship as a freshman.
Well, he's going to take a shot right away. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, 79 yards. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead. Not a bad way to start it.
And I think that was part of their script, because so many teams script their opening possessions, and whether it's just that possession or even deeper into the half, sometimes it's 15 to 30 plays. That had to be one in there where they call a shot play. Go for the big one, and they got it done.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. So here the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by their 6'5" quarterback, the former Missouri Tiger, Blaine Gabbert.
I remember scouting Blaine Gabbert in college and watching him play. He reminded me of a great decathlete. That type of athletic ability with a really nice arm.
They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Throwing, Gabbert. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. A pickup there of 37. And that leads to a Dallas first down. A first down throw for Gabbert. It's brought in by Harris. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. From the red zone now, Gabbert. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dwayne Harris from 13 yards out. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we see a good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Stanton, and he's got his man on the out route. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Fourth-round guy, and many thought that's about where he would go, but I think he's got some upside, right?
He can come right in and be what they call a core special teams player, playing all 4 phases of it. And
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The game plan for any defense.
Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love this.
Okay, guys, since it froze, I'm just gonna end it, and I will start week 1 later. Alright.